Algonquin and Westboro are great rivals. The schools aren't that far from each other. The football teams play on Thanksgiving Day, and this winter, both teams, boys basketball teams from both schools, are in the top 10. So a marquee matchup tonight in Friday night hoops in a game we saw a little bit earlier on Charter TV3. Let's take you out to the Gonk, and they are ready to go. The rivals, first quarter, Algonquin came out on fire. Nick Redden the drive. The T-Hawks were up early. Redden doing a lot in this game. Off the inbound, he gets the ball back, fadeaway three, all net. Gonk's up 13. Jack Lentini for Westboro. Jumper, keeping the Rangers hanging around. More Gonk though, more Redden. Another three. T-Hawks push the lead to 23. Westboro not quitting. Matt Doherty. Teardropper for three. The Dohertys can flat out play. Redden. He can match it. Redden's going to step back. That is beyond NBA range. It's all net. 29-point lead, 49-20. Algonquin at the break. Fourth quarter. In front of the big crowd. It's Alex Caravan throwing it down. Algonquin getting the W, 74-56. For more on this one, we go back and rejoin Kevin Shea.
Thanks, Andy. I'm here with Nick Redden. 32 points tonight, and a big reason why Algonquin, a big winner here tonight over their rival Westboro. And Nick, first just talk about the game. You guys came out on fire and built a big lead early on.
Yeah, we've been preaching coming out in the first quarter and just ending the game in the first quarter, and I think we did that tonight. We came out lights out shooting. The whole team, we were playing good defense, and we just tried to end the game in the first quarter, and I think we did that.
How much fun was it playing in front of this crowd and your buddies?
Oh, it's electric. They're the best fan section in CMAS. Playing in front of them every game is the best.
All right, Nick, thanks for joining us. Best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
It's a tough road ahead for Algonquin. Next week they play Shrewsbury, Catholic Memorial, and St. John. So they'll savor this one tonight, but then it'll be back to work tomorrow. Nick Redden and Algonquin, big winners here tonight. Andy, let's send it back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Kev. Always good to see you loosening up that tie for the post-game interview. That thing gets loosened right after the open, everybody. All right, tomorrow we're right back at it. It's a doubleheader. Loyola and Holy Cross women's basketball live at noon from the Hart Center. Both schools, both teams scuffling a little bit in league play, wanting to get a big one and get off to the right foot tomorrow. And then it's the second half of our doubleheader. Men's basketball, Lafayette and Holy Cross. The Crusaders coming off that thriller and a loss to Lehigh on Wednesday, looking to rebound against the Leopards of Lafayette. We have all the action from the Hart Center beginning at noon and then again at 3 here on Charter TV3. Big night at the Coaches Pavilion. 2009 state championship team at St. John's honored at the half. Pioneers are hosting North in this one. They honored Coach Foley in this one. Lucas Sanfratello right off the tip. That's a design play. He had 14 points. Owen Marrera, a freshman, going up strong for St. John's. He had 19 points. Pioneers coming out strong. Bobby Duquette creates the turnover, then he gets it back. Duquette. Little teardropper off glass. St. John's is up by 9. I've known him since he was an infant. North's Joquan Robinson steps into a 3. North is down by 6. That's when I first met Bobby Duquette, was when he was an infant. North, William Guivas. He's going to take a long 3. He had 8 points. North trying to shoot their way back into it. St. John's, though, working it around. There's Duquette for 3. He had 13 points. St. John's wins 77-39. A great night of celebration at the Pavilion.
Special night, especially, we're a pretty close-knit group, and I've seen a lot of the guys a lot over the last 10 years, but to have everyone back together in one night to kind of celebrate the team, it really means a lot. So it's a good night.
Good to see the boys. We covered them. Matt LeBeau, one of the best out there. He, of course, played D1 college hoops as well. Good night at St. John's tonight. Auburn hosting Southbridge, the coaching firm of Cohen, Flynn & Flynn, leading Auburn tonight. First quarter, it's Coleman Picard for 3. He had a big night, 33 points. The Rockets were up by 4. Southbridge's Reniel Vasquez, the drive and the dish to Jalen Williamson. Pioneers are down by 2. Auburn's Justin Scaparis. He had a big first quarter. He knocks down a 3. Rockets are up by 5. Southbridge breaking back. Vasquez to Williamson. Pioneers up by 1 at that point. And it's Picard finding Cam Bolduck for the layup. Rockets clicking offensively. Southbridge right there. Vasquez, he had 24 points. There's 3 of them there, all net. Pioneers were up by 4. And Skaparis going on a mini run. Drills a baseline 3. He had 19 points. Again, Picard had 33. Finds Skaparis here for 2 more. Auburn gets the win, 77-66. To hockey now. Holy Cross hosting Niagara. Big Atlantic hockey matchup tonight at the Hart Center. First period, Satyrs buzzing. Anthony Vincent the shot. Brian Wilson with the save. Purple Eagles turning it over. Mitch Collette puts a move on, goes 5-hole on Wilson. 1-0 Crusaders, the 5th of the season for Collette. And Holy Cross up early. Then it's Bryce Dolan on the rush. Wilson with the stop on the backhand. Lying in bed like Brian Wilson did. Look at this. Quick glove save. Blink and you missed it. Laser shot. Wilson with the glove for Niagara. Down the other end, Niagara with a bid, and Eric Gordon doing his job, making a stop. And then another freshman. A lot of freshmen in these highlights for Holy Cross. Matt Slick with a chance. They were peppering the net. Holy Cross led 2-0 after 2. Trailed 3-2. Got a goal with a second left in regulation. The game goes to overtime. It's a 3-3 tie. So there you go. Busy night in sports. Crusaders and Niagara again tomorrow. They've got 2 hockey games, women's and men's, and 2 basketball games, women's and men's, at the Hart Center tomorrow. Busy day. I think you get in for $12. You can go see all 4 games.
Not bad. What a
pretty
deal.
good deal. Pretty
all
good
right.
deal.
Well, speaking of challenges this weekend, a lot of stuff coming up. However, I need to ask you. I know you're on the Whole30, Andy.
Yep.
Doing great. Hasn't cheated.
Nope.
Liz, I can attest to this.
Nope. I'm very good.
But would you be able to take down that cookie?
Yes, easily. A 1-pound chocolate chip cookie. If it wasn't dry, and I know the Queen's Cups, they don't.
Nothing's dry
They don't
there.
play there. That's a good cookie. If it wasn't dry, I'd take that down. 5 minutes might be tough. But again, I have to wait about 25 days because I'm only 5 days into my challenge. So.
All right, I'm going to have to call them up and see if we can do our own challenge 25 days
25 days from now, I am in. King, I'll do it.
Pam, keep this tape.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to do it for us here on Worcester News tonight. For Andy Lacombe, Amanda Botari. We'll see you back here next week.